Wow, wow. I just am blown away because first off, I didn't even know that he wrote the music at all. And um now I'm blown
He
away
may have
by the fact that
co-written.
he did.
Yeah, may have co-written. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And that I'm listening to his melody, and then I'm of course in my head simultaneously hearing Aretha's version of it. So I'm wondering if how much I wish I knew how much she had to do with redoing that melody for her record version, because she played piano and sang and did all those kind of things. I hope maybe we're going to be able to touch on that when we hit her. But
Yeah, next week. Yeah.
this is this was great. I never heard that song and his version. I never heard that. I can't believe it, but I'm like, wow, that was amazing.
And I think most people haven't heard it. I mean,
No.
it wasn't a huge hit. It was a hit song, but it wasn't as Aretha took it to a whole new level, and it's one of the classics of the one of the 60s.
Yeah, because he's singing. Okay, always you ask us what makes it a hit and all that. Well, this is surprising to me because I'm sitting here hearing her, but the basic the basics of that song are there. She must have thought it was a hit for her, of course, to cover it. And her sisters and her came up with that re. But
Yeah.
I know that much. But I think what hit me with this is he's singing it like soul, like with so much soul,
Mhm.
and I feel his it coming out in his the I feel him. I feel his vibe when he's singing it, and he has so much presence on that recording, and that's it, I was attracted to that. That's why I was just like, whoa, and I would I will Google it later to hear it again because it just was really good.
No, I agree with you. It's like the grit that he puts into the vocal. It reminds me a lot of the blues singers uh, from the South, and it is sort of a complaint kind of a blues. Um, Somehow, uh, when Aretha does it, it's a little more joyful.
Yeah.
Just because the music is just, that just a little bit, all the backups and all that sort of stuff. And plus, the whole arrangement was different. You'll see what they did for the bridge. They took it to another key. I don't
Hmm.
know who did all that. I'll look in to see who did the arrangement.
Yeah.
I'm sure she did a lot of it because she, as the pianist, would lay down tracks. And
Hmm.
uh, uh, we'll also explore. When she became famous, she had already been in recording for 15 years or so. I mean, that wasn't, she didn't start off at the top. She worked her way, uh,
Yeah.
like where Charles did. But
Hmm.
it's, but this, uh, just his sincerity and his just his whole style of delivery uh, is very powerful. I feel.
He sings it with authority, like um, like whatever he's singing about is something that he's experienced or
Mm.
seen or whatever, and it cut him deep, and he's sharing it and with right out of his heart, and I think that's what I was attracted to because his he here you watch that and this he jumped off the screen for me. His presence he was very strong, and boy, I don't I mean you say he died at 26, and I can't imagine what else he would have done because he just really hit heavy at that age. This wisdom comes through in that with his whole demeanor, for a young age.
He couldn't have been more than 21, 22 when
Oh
he
wow.
and he
Okay.
sounds, so it's got the gravitas of a 40-year-old man
There you go.
who's never
Yeah. Wow. Very good.
And again, those blues singers too. I mean, it's just it's Dear Diary time. It just comes right out, and it's the voice of experience. It's not trying to be somewhere. It is being there.
So
And
is he considered a soul singer or a or a what's the other thing or R and B
R&B.
or yeah,
Uh, this was from
Good question.
well, I no, he's considered the preeminent soul singer.
he is okay.
Now, an earlier version, a much smoother version of soul singer was Sam Cooke. And but Sam Cooke was mainly 50s. So that's why he's not part of
Yeah.
our um, vision here.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but also another thing about that soul style, you hear the arrangement with the horns,
Yeah.
and you're not going to hear that in very many blues bands.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
And there is, and this was all almost all recorded uh, at in Stax Volt in the studios in Memphis. There might be some. I know if I wish Gail was here because she knows more about this. We can ask her next week. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Muscle Shoals in Alabama's where a lot of soul stuff were done, but that's also where a lot of Aretha Franklin's stuff
Right.
too. So in that, uh, well, they call Aretha Queen of Soul. Well, he would be King of Soul.
Okay.
And it's such a shame that we only had him for a short time. One thing that I learned reading about him, he started off poor, but he managed to become fairly wealthy.
Oh.
Because he had some um, few big hits and he got the money for it. So he obviously had his financial arrangements.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of those singers in that time, I've talked about it. I was one of
Yeah.
those people that didn't get paid by some of my record companies. Well, I got dribs and drabs. I even got dribs and drabs from Motown, but it ended up with the song by Sarita. They paid me for about the first three statements, and then they said I owed them money because they had all this returns. So I got negative statements,
Oh my gosh.
which made me feel really
Holy
terrible. They're
moly.
going to come to the door and want $300 for all those returns. Well, that kept my mouth shut. That was for sure. So who knows what the practices were back then? But he had a good arrangement. He bought good property, and unfortunately, I think it was his death was a product of that. He was in a plane crash in his own private plane,
Wow.
and they were on the way to a gig, and the band, the Barkeys, that was his backup band. Most of them died too.
Oh my
Very,
God.
very tragic.
Well,
Yeah,
a lot of these singers, artists, did not have um, business background or the right
acumen.
people helping them. And when you say that he had some money, I'm think the first thing that went to my mind was how that's unusual.
Yeah,
That and very cool. You know, he must have had somebody watching out for him.
yeah, I would
Yeah.
imagine. Um, and also maybe he didn't come from as abject a background as some of the singers had.
Oh,
He had
okay.
had a little bit of, but I'd have to do more research on that. Anyway, let's go on to another one of his pieces. Uh, this is um, okay. I've been loving you too long. Now, this is your soul singer. This is definitely, and you got that what they call 12/8 time. It's like sort of a slow triplet feel.